So, it has been about 2 weeks since the VR mode for Resident Evil 4 Remake launched, and I haven't seen anyone else make a video like this, so I thought I should. This is 10 cool things you can do in Resident Evil 4's VR mode. Full disclosure, my mic doesn't sound the best because I was using the PSVR 2's built-in microphone instead of my own because I couldn't figure out how to do so. But, with that being said, I hope you learned something new, and I hope you enjoy the video. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is that you can actually one-hand pump the shotgun. So what they tell you is that you just put a shell in, and then you cock it like this, and then just start shooting, just like this. That's what they tell you. But what they don't tell you that they said in an interview is that you can one-hand pump the shotgun. So what you do is you just put your hand on the pump, and then just one arm it like this. You're going to have to grab it like this normally, and just take your hand off of it, and then just go, and it's ready. Sometimes it does it twice because the physics are a little off, but yeah, you just shake your arm a little bit up, down when you are holding it, and then you just keep shooting. So the second thing I'm going to show you guys is actually an option that you can go ahead and put in from the settings. So in VR settings, they actually have a ton of options that you can make your game or customize your experience however you want. So regularly the guns are just supposed to look like this. You're supposed to go down the iron sights and shoot them. But you can actually make it old Resident Evil 4, the OG Resident Evil 4. Right here in the settings, in VR settings, you don't even have to go down, it's right here. Laser sight assist. Turn the functionality that applies a laser sight to all weapons. So if you just turn that on, and then go back, every gun will now have a laser sight. And even the shotgun will have a laser sight. And you will be way more accurate with your shots. I don't even have it reloaded. Yeah, so basically it's just like old Resident Evil 4, where every gun has the laser sight. So, and this could be helpful if you are not really good with guns, or like this is your first time in VR, you just got a VR headset for this game, and you don't know that much about guns, or you can just use it for fun, like I do. And also with the laser sight, you can customize the color. So if you go into settings here, you scroll a little bit down and you see laser sight color, you can turn it to red, blue, green, or white. So I'll turn it to blue, and yeah, now it's a little bit more bright actually. So you can see it a little bit better. But yeah, that is the laser sight. Alright, so the third thing I'm going to tell you guys is something that was actually in the trailer that I figured out, is you can actually gunsling some of the guns that are in the game. So I've only experienced 2 guns that can do this so far, and it is the broken butterfly and the hand cannon. So I'll just put that up there. And what you do is, this game uses finger touch detection. That's something that the PSVR 2 has, where right now I don't have my hands on the triggers. Now I do. Now I don't. Now I do. So what you do is you keep your fingers on the triggers, do not shoot like that, otherwise you won't be able to do it. You'll have to just put your finger on it and then let go of the grip button. And now just make motions and you can gunsling the guns. So that's just a little cool thing if you just want to have fun with these guns, or you just want to be a badass and just sling the guns. Also, another cool thing, if you just put it like that, they drop. But you can move it all around. You can do it like this if you want. It's a little bit harder, but mostly I think you can only just move it back, because if you try to do it forward, it just does it back. But yeah, that's like a really cool thing if you just want to have fun with your guns, or you just want to show off. So the fourth thing I want to show off is actually that all the handguns have a slide release. And I tried to figure this out for a while, and I finally figured it out, so I'm going to register all of the handguns to show them off. Alright, so the first one we're going to do is the SG-09R, or the Silver Ghost. So what you gotta do, of course, you have to be in this mode where the slide is back. So, and then you take out the mag, and then you put it in. And then what you have to do to do the slide release, I was trying to figure it out. It's not the trigger like in RE4 OG VR with like the Quest. You have to put your offhand on the gun, and then press the top button on your offhand, and then it does the slide release, and you'll be able to shoot. So it took me a while to figure that out, actually, and it's really, really cool. You can do it with all the handguns, and then they just press the button, and they also they also have unique sounds as well. If you can tell, that's not a handgun; it's a hand cannon. You shoot that one, put that in, press the button. There you go, slide release. Also, the Sentinel 9 as well. But yeah, that is the slide release mechanic. Alright, so the fifth thing is you can actually put on all of the costumes that Leon has, even the RPD costume. You just go into extras, and then you can just change it to whatever you want. I was having jacket. You could switch it to, let's do RPD first. Now we're back into weapons practice, and he's got the RPD sleeves. Let's change it to Villain Leon. And now he has... Oh, I accidentally put the tutorial on. Let me get that off here. Okay, so, and now he has these red gloves that has like the black, and then he has like feathers on this arm, just like in the actual costume. So that's a really cool thing. If you have the deluxe edition, you can use all of these costumes that you got with the deluxe edition as well. And the other ones that you can just get in the main game, you can also use, obviously. So that's just a little cool thing for if you got the deluxe edition, or if you just want to use different costumes. Now, the sixth thing that we're going to show on here is actually for only if you have the deluxe edition. This is regarding the Skull Shaker. It has a pretty weird reload where you pull the lever and then you shoot. You actually have to pull the lever and put it in and then put it back. Well, also, if you have it, then you can just flip your arm up and you'll do the one hand. If you just want to do that and do that. But you will have to pull the lever down to put the shell in, and then you can grab it and then just flip it. So that's also a really cool thing that you can do if you have the deluxe edition of the game. So the seventh thing is that you can actually hold the flashlight. So when you go into dark places, your flashlight comes on, and it's just on your head. It's attached to your head. But what I didn't know is you can actually grab it, because I saw it in the trailers that you could actually, it had him grabbing it or holding it as he was going down the stairs here. And in a YouTube comments section is where I found this, is that it's actually attached to your head. So you can just put your hand right in your face and then press the grip button, and now you have it. And it actually has like little controls to it. If you press the trigger, you can put it like that, and then if you press the top button on the hand that you're holding it in, then you can turn it on and off. And you could also do the thing that Leon does all the time in these games, where he does this thing, which is really cool. So the eighth thing that you can also do is you can dual wield knives. So if you beat the game and got all of the Salazar things, then you have the primal knife. Well, all you gotta do is just put it in any shortcut you want, and you can grab your regular knife and the primal, and then you can just stab them all you want, and they die actually really fast. I'm actually unassisted right now, so I can just show you. Also, you can throw your knife like that. So let me show you. You can just go to the first enemies over here. Come on. Come on, hit me. And then, wah, wah. Waba! And you kill him pretty much instantly without using any ammo. So the ninth thing I'm also going to show you is that everything that you've gotten, if you've played this game in flat screen, everything carries over from the flat screen saves. So you can go in here and you can change your accessories. Like I beat it on professional with an S+. I get the cat ears, and you can have infinite ammo for every gun. So everything that you do in the flat screen version carries over to the VR mode. So you can just have your cat ears that you got for doing a professional S+, and just have infinite ammo right off the bat. And you can have the hand cannon right off the bat like I have right here. And the primal knife as well. You don't have to get all of the Salazar things because you've already done everything in the flat screen version. Alright, so the final thing I want to tell you guys is that you can actually equip the eggs that you collect, the chicken eggs, and you can register them in a shortcut and you can throw them at people in VR. So you just come into your inventory, I have one brown chicken egg, register shortcut, I can grab it, and then I'll put it right behind the SG-09R, my handgun. Alright. A suspecting victim! An unsuspecting victim, I should say. Bitch! And that is how you do it. Let me kill her quick. And that is how you do it.